Let's talk about 2 things every no-code SaaS dev does wrong. The first thing isn't something they're doing, but it's something they're not doing, and that is launching. It's so easy when you're building your SaaS product to go in and try to perfect everything. You're looking for that perfect design, you're making sure everything is pixel perfect, everything is functioning as well as it can be. And you're spending all this time going over things, redoing things, and tweaking things that don't really matter. Because at the end of the day, if you're building something that people don't want, nobody is going to pay for your service anyways. And so you want to be launching as fast as possible, building your minimum viable product. To note, it's not something that's broken and not working. It has to function, but it should be doing one thing well. One thing is the problem you're trying to solve. And it may very well be that it's not a good idea. You might have not done enough idea validation. You might not have spoken to enough people. And sometimes products just don't work out the way you want it to. Mike Tyson has that famous quote that everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. And so releasing your product early is that punch in the face from customers, as they're going to decide whether your product is worth it by actually using it and paying for it. So that's mistake number 1, is that no-code SaaS devs do not launch early enough. The second mistake is that they go into things trying to build right away, but no idea what they're building. I know I've personally done that myself. You're really excited and you just want to go into the building process. You want to start designing elements, linking functionality together, and you want things to be working as fast as possible. But you need to take the time to design everything overall. A great approach is the permanent marker one. This was popularized by the founders of Basecamp. They've written about it quite a bit. And during their design phase, they're actually just using a permanent marker. They're not looking for those finer details, what shade the button color is, what the exact call to action is going to be. Rather, they're just designing the overall elements to make sure they fit nicely, they're easy to understand, there's a proper and logical flow to your application. It's so much easier to do this when you're not worrying about the high fidelity and you're just spending the time to do this before going in. This makes the actual building process so much faster and so much easier, as you already have a plan on what you want to build and you know exactly what you're going to do. This almost takes a similar approach to how to write effectively. You're spending 40% of the time planning, 20% of the time writing, and an extra 40% of the time editing. If you look at that split, very little of your time is actually spent in the writing process. It's going to be a similar split for building a no-code SaaS app. You want to spend a lot of time planning and wireframing at the beginning before diving in. And so that's it. 2 things every new no-code SaaS dev does wrong. The first one is not launching early enough, and the second one is not spending time to plan before diving straight into the building. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it so much if you hit that like and subscribe button below. I'm coming up with new videos on micro SaaS all the time, so make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. If you're looking for ideas to build your own micro SaaS, whether that's with code or no code, you can get 10 free new micro SaaS ideas. There's a link in the description below, and it's completely free. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.